It is Fairfield County Talk Radio. We are live today at the Wilton Y for the Rock at the Y event. Got the Tom Petty tribute band coming up, and Fairfield County Talk Radio is produced by Shark Creative. We are here under the Shark tent. We've got to thank our sponsors for making this event possible. Fairfield County Bank, ASML, New Vance Health, and also ONS. And speaking of ASML, one of the big sponsors here, we've got Brian Amero, who is the Community and Employee Engagement Specialist. First of all, Brian, thanks for being here and stopping by the Shark Tent here. Glad to have you on Fairfield County Talk Radio. Great event coming up, Tom Petty Project. Are you a Tom Petty fan, first of all?
I mean, who isn't a Tom Petty fan? That's a better question.
Exactly. Who isn't? And have you seen this band before?
I have not. I've not seen them, but I'm super excited. And, you know, Tom Petty's not around anymore, so this is the next best thing.
The next best thing, absolutely. So why don't you explain a little bit for those that don't know? I know a lot of people in the community know all about your company, but you know, then there's people that don't. So
yeah.
What exactly is your company all about?
Yeah, a lot of people drive by our locations here in Wilton, and they wonder what the heck is going on in that giant building over there. What is ASML? We are, I lovingly say we're one of the world's most influential tech companies that no one has ever heard of. We are incredibly influential. Our technology is in everything around us, and essentially what we do is we create the machines that build or that make microchips. So the microchips that are in your computer, in your cell phone, in your car, in your refrigerator, microchips are all around us, and our incredibly talented and smart and dedicated staff are the ones behind the science that are creating the machines that actually make those microchips.
Right here in Wilton.
So we have about 2,000, a little bit over 2,000 employees here in Wilton that are part of that. So both on the manufacturing side and then also on the engineering and development side. So I lovingly say that I get to work and I'm surrounded with some of the most brilliant minds in the world.
Did you just say 2,000 employees?
Yeah, so we have a little bit over 2,000 employees in Wilton now. We just announced on Monday about a $200 million expansion. So we are growing. We're going to bring on a little bit over 1,000 new employees over the next year and a half. So it's an amazing company, and we are growing. So we're always looking for talent.
And you're hiring.
We're hiring. We're always looking for talent.
That's great. That's what the Connecticut economy needs.
Absolutely.
Is more jobs. So.
Well, and you hear a lot about manufacturing leaving the state, and we're actually not leaving the state, thankfully. We're staying here in the state. We're creating really amazing, well-paying jobs to bolster our economy and keep things running.
So let's just briefly touch on the chip shortage that was going on during the pandemic. It was hard to find laptops. Everyone was buying laptops. Mm-hmm. So how did you handle that? Did you guys actually have a chip shortage?
So there is a global chip shortage, of course, and that is something that our company is working very diligently to help resolve. We're a 24-hour operation, so we never shut down. We are doing the absolute best that we can, working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to help alleviate that shortage.
Now, with the automobiles, I'm sorry, did I hear you say you do? I know you do computers in the cars, but
microchips are all around us. They're in everything that we use in our digitally connected world, and ASML plays a huge role in that.
Even in automobiles?
Every
wow.
If you can dream it and it's digitally connected, it very likely has ASML technology connected to it.
Now, as of this time now, would you say that like laptops were becoming hard to find for a little while because everyone was working from home? Has that sort of, settled down now that people are going back into the office, or there's still a lot of people working remotely? Are you seeing a demand for more chips is basically what I'm asking.
I think the demand is going to continue.
No, but it's a great segue because, work-life balance, right into the family why here, as we take it back to the concert that you guys are sponsoring. So as we wrap up the little segment with you, what is your role in sponsorship? What do you, why do you believe so much in sponsoring this event, Rock at the Y, with the Tom Petty Project tonight?
Yeah, that's a great question. So, my role at ASML is really two things. I oversee employee engagement, opportunities and events that help, I think, energize and make our employees feel part of a stronger internal community. And then also, the other half of my job is spent working in the community with organizations such as the YMCA that align with our corporate values and investing in the work that they're doing, because we truly believe at ASML that when we invest in our community, that makes everyone so much stronger, not only for our employees, but for the communities where we live and work.
That is a great way to wrap it up. So really appreciate you being on the show tonight. Any favorite Tom Petty songs that you're looking to hopefully see, or what here?
All right, so
I'm testing your Tom
Petty
knowledge.
So Tom Petty actually did the soundtrack for an independent film called She's the One, which was directed by Ed Burns, and there's a song on that soundtrack that is it includes one of my most favorite quotes of all time, and that quote is, "Some days are diamonds and some days are rocks."
Yeah, that's a great song.
Right. So I think it's a great philosophy.
It really is.
And that's what I'm hoping that they'll play tonight.
Well, I hope they play it for you. Brian Amero from ASML, thanks for sponsoring the Rock at the Y event tonight here at the Wilton Y.
Our pleasure.
Seems I've got to have a change of scene, 'cause every night I have the strangest dream. I said, oh, I'm present by the way things could have been. Left here on my own, so it seems that I've got to leave before I start to scream. For someone locked the door and took the key. Hey, you feeling alright? I'm not feeling too good myself. Feeling alright. I'm not feeling too good myself. Oh, you sure took me for one big ride. But even now I sit here and I wonder why I said, oh, that when I think of you I stop myself to cry. I just can't waste my time. I must keep dry. I better stop believing in all your lies, 'cause all of them do much to do before